Well, you're learning now that on Wednesday night, the guided missile destroyer USS Carney engaged 3 cruise missiles and approximately 8 drones launched by Iran-backed Houthi terrorists operating in Yemen. The Houthi terrorists trying to go toward Israel. The missiles all destroyed, as were the drones. The USS Carney is part of the USS Gerald Ford Carrier Strike Group. The Ford, the most expensive, most elaborate fighting ship ever created, is on the cusp of rotating home upon being relieved by the USS Eisenhower Carrier Strike Group. The Ford stay has since been extended because of everything happening with the Hamas terrorists. Officials are saying that the Carney was not under attack. It was in the area of the Houthi missile launch and engaged outbound Houthi missiles. In theory, they were headed toward Israel. Realistically, they were probably heading into the direction of Saudi Arabia and into the sea, maybe. Who knows? The purpose of these forces is to deter other groups, especially Iranian-backed proxies like the Houthis and Lebanese Hezbollah, as well as Iran itself, from attacking Israel. The decision to engage the Houthi missiles was a clear sign to the Houthi puppet master Iran that the U.S. is here to take aggressive fights and confine the rest of the war to Gaza. Well, while the world has its attention on the conflicts happening in the Middle East, China has been quietly trying to provoke a response from the United States, it appears. In the last 2 years, there have been over 180 unsafe approaches by Chinese military aircraft at American and allied aircraft operating over international Western Pacific airspace. The reckless use of airspace has consisted of performing dangerous maneuvers midair, rapidly approaching aircraft too close, and dangerously. They've even shot flares at American and allied aircraft. They came within 15 meters just a couple of days ago. And as if they were not showing threats with their actions, China has also released a statement to the U.S. in the past stating those who play with fire will perish by it. As tensions grow, we hear their words and we raise them, an American saying, mess with the bull and you'll get the horns. Unless, of course, Joe Biden's asleep with his face down in the ice cream. That's the new American saying. As hostilities increase in the Middle East, you think I'm wrong. As hostilities increase in the Middle East, the State Department warned Americans traveling abroad to exercise increased caution because of the potential for terrorist attacks, demonstrations, or violent actions against U.S. citizens and interests. 2 days ago, a do not travel warning was issued for Lebanon. The warning was raised to level 4 and updated to reflect the authorized departure of family members from U.S. government personnel and some non-emergency personnel on a case-by-case basis. So I'm sorry, but that vacation you're planning midsummer next year for Lebanon, put that on hold, please. Travelers were asked to reconsider travel to Lebanon due to terrorism, civil unrest, armed conflict, crime, kidnapping, murder, and all of that. An embassy, Beirut's limited capacity to provide support to U.S. citizens that are vacationing in Lebanon. Any American citizen who needs to be told to stay out of Lebanon right now probably doesn't deserve the courtesy of this warning, I should say. But now, at least for those of us who wake up every morning to find that the sky is indeed blue, you're on notice that right now isn't the best time to travel abroad. Thank you for this public service announcement. We'll get back to the news after this quick break and a message from our sponsor, Birch Gold. Last month, the G20 announced a plan to impose digital currencies and digital IDs on its respective populations. You see, central bank digital currencies essentially allow the government to watch everything you do financially, and I mean all of it. Every purchase you make. They could even allow officials to prohibit you from, buying certain things. They could freeze or even seize part or all of your money. If you don't think so, ask the Greeks. In essence, they enable the government to take control of your money completely. Concerned Americans are diversifying now their assets into physical gold with the help of Birch Gold Group. If you want a physical asset held in a tax-sheltered retirement account, you should call Birch Gold too. But learn for yourself. Text America to 989898. They'll send you a free information kit on gold. The easiest way to become a Birch Gold customer, if you have an IRA or a 401k from a previous employer, just gathering dust, Birch Gold can help you convert it into an IRA in gold, and you don't pay a penny out of pocket. Text America to 989898. Claim your free information kit on gold. And then give them a call. Because if digital currency becomes a reality, it'll be a nice thing to have. Fall back on some of that, right? Absolutely right. All right, up after the break. An ASU professor, David Boyle, assaults a cameraman while being asked about his controversial beliefs on gender studies. Yeah, we'll have Andrew Colvett from Turning Point USA share his perspective on what happened next on AVL.